Sylhet. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening to all. Very excited. Yeah, both the players that on my pick impressed the most. He'll be facing Anand. You've got to be wary of a bouncer. There you go, the first one. Just feeling for it a little bit. Inside part of the bat. Oh my goodness. Mistake right from the word go, and that cost them a boundary. He's thrown his bat at that one, and it's gone over the top. That leaves some of the nerves, but I still felt that he didn't get. Oh, when you hit him hard, slash hard, it'll bring you 4 lucky runs. Sylhet are going to win this one because if you're lucky, outside edge and 3rd boundary of the over. Moeen Ali was a mere spectator. Nicely riding that bounce from back of the length. And what else? What better than a big burst over with the bat? Deviation down the leg side, that's going to be close. Big appeal. Umpire doesn't seem to be interested. And another overthrow. This is unbelievable. Goodness gracious, what is going on here? It's the first over of the game. And you could see the frustration was in favor of the batsman. Oh, wallet! The first delivery from Tanveer, and he has broken through. Brought some resemblance with that dismissal. They needed a wicket. They desperately did. Got rid of Tawheed. Look at this, just angling back in, and he's just playing outside the line, and that is the celebration he normally has. Well, they say come at the cover area, the extra cover area. Now the swivels round, gets quite a bit of bat to that one. That is done excellently by Najmul Hussain Shanto. That's the main reason why he has made the difference. He doesn't move around too much in the crease. Sets himself in a position where he can hit the ball on the up with vertical and horizontal bat. Oh, that's gone now, Fred, up in the air, and he's gone. That is the wicket. Mushroof Immortals are trying to hit it over the infield, over the cover region, but only holds out. Got a comfortable, simple catch there. The second wicket goes down. Soft dismissal. He saw the length, didn't realize it was a slow delivery, was into the stroke a bit too early, and an easy catch for the captain. And Andre Russell has struck. We're giving extra balls. Yeah, he's a thinking bowler, isn't he? He's always thinking of bringing down the batsman. What was that? That was ordinary. BPL 2023, the grand finale. The shot slapped away over a wide long on for 4. Over pitch from Sunil Ryan, and that was a good shot. Yeah, he's having such a wonderful time with the bat. It's way outside the off stump. He's taking it, clapped that away. A good piece of wood on that to get it sail over for them. Boundary. Oh, this could be trouble. Oh, he's taken some wonderful catches. Mustafizur Rahman this time not hanging on to it, not an easy one. So they came back for the second. Or could have been another wicket there. How close was that? So far, conventional strokes are much better. Oh! What happened there? Was it a drop catch? It looked like it was a drop catch from his disappointment on his face, but that was struck with severe power, wasn't it, Arthur? I think it's a drop catch. Straight in and out. Yes, doesn't matter how hard he he hits, you gotta grab it. And that's a big miss. That is a big miss because Devon, lucky. This time he finds the gap. Oh, nearly. One bounce to the fence. He just might hurt you a little bit more. With what she said, after this delivery. That's the face to Mushfiqur. Yes, found the gap. 4 runs. Well, I'll tell you something. I would have said Comilla, but when Sylhet is playing shots like that, batters are playing shots like that's a very nice shot, short and wide. Now he's using the angle so well. He's going over the wicket, going across the right-hander, and there wasn't anybody behind point on the offside. So short and as the skipper has played 4 finals before this, and he's taken the trophy. In the air, will find the gap. 4 runs. That's not great bowling. That is not great bowling because he's giving so much of width outside. Cut away. Pulled. Oh yes, was that an opportunity? I think it was. Will go for a boundary. It's Johnson. Let's take another look. Yeah, it was in the air. And he made an effort. Soft hands, that will bring up his 50. Big stage, big occasion, the final of the BPL. And the table topper, Nazmul Hussain Shanto, brings up his half century of just 38 balls, striking at 131. Well, I remember the 100 he got against Sri Lanka. And that was in Kandy, Pallekali. And that was the day I thought he was a good. Inside out, stomping opportunity, taken full advantage. The keeper suddenly thinks it is close. He thinks he's got him. We'll have to monitor his. That looked fine, the front foot. Moeen Ali. Back foot moves away from the crease. Does it get back in time? That is the question. He bowled it slower. But the other thing was he was just giving himself a little bit of room, backing away to try and go inside out. Moeen Ali bowled slower and wider. Now this will give you a better story of that he's in. He managed to get back. The wicketkeeper had to drag it and bring it to the stumps. Just allowed Toronto to get back in that split second. Zakir Ali on it, the man behind the stumps. On strike now. Short third and fine leg inside the circle. Goes onside. That one has wings on it. Into the ground. Flies off for a big 6. What Shanto did so well, just take a look at it. He's going wide with the natural delivery is to angle it back into the left-hander. And also, it's a touch short. So look at this. It's a bit short, angled back into the left hand, and he's working it. Again, not much pace on offer. But cut away. That's not going to help. Helped it on his way between the wicketkeeper and the fielder at short fine leg. Will end the over with a 4 run. With a boundary, of course. 15 runs in the previous over. Gone. Just when things were looking good for Sylhet strikers, I know the feeling. But Comilla, victorians. 55 watts he created in one stroke. I wonder how much power there is in this one, because that's gone all the way. On the cue, right on the cue, talking about power. Just when they were looking to pick up a boundary, he's done this beautifully, and he's gone for the maximum. It's a 6. In the gap and 4. That's muscle through extra cover. Yeah, if you look at the field set, there's a mid-off, and right next to him, This is high into the air. The Fizz says it's my ball and puts it down. Never easy. Another opportunity. This should be taken and is. A backpedaling catch is well taken, and Ryan Burl will be dismissed at the conclusion of the 16th over. They've still got lots of wickets in hand, but this is exactly what the Victorians would have wanted. Yeah, Mustafa Rahman comes back strongly and picks up. आज के फाइनल तो we are in tremendous pressure for the match. We'll have to throw back. Getting rid of Tisara Pereira, and this is how he's done it. Just that ball seemed to flick it from the front of his fingers, and Pereira going with 3 overs to go. The 30 on the board would come in handy. Big swing of the bat. That's high in the air. It's going to fall into. Oh my goodness! Not for the first time. This is Moeen Ali of all people. Another one grasped. There he goes again. A similar kind of elevation this time around. This is a dazzling one. An attempt by Liton Kumar Das. 2 and 2. Unbelievable. It's all happening here at the National Stadium. That was a much more difficult chance. You can't blame him too much. He really coming out of the ground. He got there, should have taken it. Went right through his hand. That's 2 and 2. What is happening here? Ball popping up. He goes once again, not too far. And this time it's been taken. On the third attempt, this is Liton Kumar Das. That smile of relief says it all. And eventually, Lindy holds out. Well, finally, a catch has been taken. Liton does this time on the long on boundary. Spilled one earlier. Of 37. And he swivels round. Gets set. Past the boundary. He's so adept at that. Really charging after the bowling now. There he goes, moves away, doesn't time it properly. The catch drops short. And this scamper through for the second round I directed. I think he's gone. Yes, he is. That is absolutely brilliant. Wasn't even in the frame, Zakir. This was absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Took it on the bounce. Settles himself. Direct hit. And he had nothing to do. He wasn't even in the frame. Well, Moeen Ali redeemed the benefit off. Down the leg side, swivels round, gets a hold of that one, and promptly puts it away. You just cannot afford to err in line to Mushfiqur Rahim. Ball of the innings. Pulls it wide. And it's been given as a no ball. Oh, right till the end of the innings. The happenings that started early is continuing in this Sylhet. It can't be dismissed. He does go hard at it. It's high in there. It's traveling straight to the fielder, but it's not going to come there because it's a free hit. They're going to get the couple of runs at the end, and that will add on. He did take the catch, Liton Das, but as it was a free hit, he was the backbone of the Sylhet strikers' innings. And have a look at the partnership. Shanto and Mushfiq putting up 79. And lots of little ones after that, but nothing as substantial as that brilliant partnership between Shanto. If they're going to win this final, they'll have to go at 8.8. It's time for a short break, and we hope you're all going to join us for that good chase. It's impossible. Two umpires have done a good job so far in the final. There's always a little bit of pressure on them. Oh, this is help yourself. This has gone all the way. What a cricket shot that is. Now he goes through the offside. He can play off any foot. Liton Kumar Das, front or back. Here goes Narayan. Here goes Narayan. That's his favorite area. He loves to go straight. Now through cover. Tanzim's getting the length all wrong here. You don't want to be full at Sunil Narayan. You will get punished. What is the length? That's what's critical. There we go. He gets it right. There we go. George Linder takes the catch. Huge wicket. That's the length he's not very comfortable with. Very neat. Very neat. And away for 4. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Waiting for the ball to come on to him. And this is down to long on and taken Imral Case. It's not going to be his night. I'll tell you, that's a very good catch. Ensure that they go on. Ah, lovely touch. Beautifully played. He's a class act, isn't he? Litton Kumadas. In the power play. But that was a long hop. And got the treatment it deserved. Yeah, poor delivery. He's not going to get away with that. Especially when you're bowling to someone like Johnson Charles. And it's a good pickup shot. Couple of bounce to the fence. It was short, down the leg side. Easy pickings for Johnson Charles. It's over. It's the ball. Oh, straight to the fielder. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, no. Yeah, the fans cannot believe it. Mashri Murtaza cannot believe it. But you gotta believe it. It's Rubal Hussain. Fumbles. Bit of a grab. And then the ball just bounces out. Unbelievable. Urged. Through past the vacant slip area. 4 runs. Pressure on the bowler. Yeah, a little bit on the very strong reputation. Oh, he used the feet. Hits the ball in the air. And it has disappeared. 10 runs on first 2 deliveries. Excellent beginning. That shot has made a big statement. Down the wicket. I don't mind what you're going to do. This is what I can do. I can do the damage with the bat by going down the wicket and take you on. Gives him the charge. It's the inside-out shot. That is a very, very good-looking shot. Liton Das has bided his time. But this one, just that movement of the feet, getting inside the line. Look at this lovely execution of the shot. Frees his arms. Yeah, he generated some power on that occasion by carving down the wicket. The Liton Das, beautiful timer of the ball. And look how far he has come to the front to hit that. Batting power they got. Russell's not included in that list. Oh, this is what we were talking about. How high has that gone? Will this be taken? Oh yes, it is being taken. That's the wicket they were after. They needed the breakthrough. Those hands go up. But how big is this wicket? Took it very well in the end. Shanto, and look at that dance. You're talking of... But they pulled back things from the 17th over. But not this time around. Moin Ali. At the start of the 17th over. This is a slower ball that he's got completely wrong, Rubal. He telegraphs it. He gets the length wrong. And Moin Ali just sits back and says, I'll have all I can get. With that length. In a flash. Things are brightened up for the Comilla Victorians with that 6. Nasty ball, good comeback. Here he is now. Johnson Charles announces himself. Yeah, he consumed 39 deliveries. But with the 40th delivery, he decided it's time to go. Got the length right for that kind of a stroke. Cleared the front leg, middled it, got the elevation right. Pressure on the fielding side. 13 from the over. Make that 19 off the over. And 50 for Johnson Charles. He was saving it for the last game. Johnson Charles waited for his opportunity. Got them twice in this over. Cashed in with a couple of sixes. He was ready for that length. He wasn't that short, but he got into a good position very early. And raises the bat, acknowledging another. Doesn't matter. He's now showing the full array of strokes that he possesses. Johnson Charles, he finishes the over 6-4, 23 from it, 147 for 3. The Comilla Victorians 147 for 3 after 17, and let's go downstairs.
Zaki, Tanveer, pipeline player was very important. BPL has shown us that yes, we have good players in the pipeline.
Over cover goes Charles. That's an unbelievable shot. Yeah, in the 16th over with that last delivery, he drove the ball through covers with immense power. But here, hits the ball in the air in the same direction with a lot of muscle. Pulled his weight back to be able to hit the ball aerial, and it went a long way. Charles, he's not going to be far off, you know, because that's back-to-back big ones. Wow, this West Indian can hit the ball. Pick that Player of the Match award. Already celebrations have started in that dugout. Comilla Victorians, 2 of 2. He is at his belligerent best. Johnson Charles. Wood recovers. Charles is scampering. He's desperate for 2 because he wants the strike. Moeen Ali is sent in back. Telling the whole world he knows how to handle the pressure. He's a big match player. Moeen Ali was just trying to help that round the corner there, but there was no case on that delivery. Imral Case, the captain of the Comilla Victorians, he was nervous. For more. He may have power, but he's got touch as well. In the last 17 balls, 49 runs have been scored by the Comilla Victorians, and Luke Wood is going the distance. And Imral Kaz, the captain of the Comilla Victorians, has his eyes moist because he knows they're going to defend their title successfully. That might be a wide, and is this the surrender? Has the towel been thrown in? 3 runs of the last over, 2 well set batsmen in. What do you do? He's on strike. He'll be fitting for Johnson Charles to hit the winning runs. He has batted beautifully. Already happy. The congratulations are going around. It's spreading like wildfire, but what a nice gesture from Moeen Ali. There it is. There it is. Johnson Charles is the man that gives the Comilla Victorians victory in the Bangladesh Premier League for 2023, and they've done it by 7 wickets. Well, the overseas players did the job. Johnson Charles proving to be a very dangerous player once again in this format, along with Moin Ali. How well they handled the pressure of the finals. Made it look so easy in the end. It cost Armandax to the beginning of this tournament. The Comilla Victorians, in their opening 3 games, lost all 3. And so many thought that that's the end of it. This might very well be the plan, as the crowd raise their phones above their heads and give us quite the spectacle here at the Sherry Bangla National Stadium, and will celebrate as a whole in their thousands. Comilla's only a couple of hours down the road, 3 hours in fact, and they'll be celebrating there as well. The reigning champions are the current champions. Oh, I just wanted to see Comilla Victorians celebrating. I wanted to see their emotions. Maybe it's time for laser show. Oh, what a win for Comilla Victorians. Think about the tournament that they had. They've provided such entertainment. We think of Shanto and Howard Ridoy and Zakir, the potential that those young players have, and of course their captain